friends were being stalked by her ex-boyfriend, that the stalker had a gun, that the stalker was an ex-sex offender, that the stalker was blackmailing her, and that he had one of his friends say to her, "Go kill yourself," the university never took these complaints seriously enough to even talk to her ex-boyfriend or any of her ex-boyfriend's associates. Since the time of the murder, the U investigated the situation, and we're all aware of their report and their 30 recommendations. But what the university has refused to do is to take responsibility or any disciplinary action against employees of the university. In Utah, when someone does something that's wrong, we expect them to do everything they can to make it right, but we also expect them to take responsibility for what they have done. And unless that process is complete, then healing and reconciliation are impossible. And so this lawsuit, we hope, will help the university accept the responsibility which they have for this tragic event. The lawsuit, hopefully, and I'm convinced it will make it safer for my grandchildren and for your grandchildren, your daughters and your granddaughters, when they go to the University of Utah, make it safer for them so that they need not fear violence and abuse. What we will do at this point is invite Jill McCluskey, Lauren's mother, to address you briefly, and then Matt McCluskey, Lauren's father, and then Daniel J. Bernardo and Ron Middlehammer. And then what we'll do is answer questions for a few moments and then stand adjourned.
It is with broken hearts that we stand before you today after the murder of our only daughter, Lauren. We loved her dearly. We taught Lauren that if someone is a law-abiding citizen, it is the police department's job to protect and serve when she asks for help. Matt and I were shocked that the campus police and campus housing response to Lauren's cries for help were incompetent, unaware, skeptical of her, complacent, and uncaring. As one example, on September 30th, 2018, Lauren's friends reported to housing that the man who Lauren had recently started dating was talking about bringing a gun to campus. They did nothing with that information. On October 22nd, 2018, he brought that gun to campus and killed her with it. That is just one of the many failures that resulted in Lauren's death. If any one of these failures did not occur, Lauren would be alive today. Even though a review team made 30 recommendations for the university to fix, President Ruth Watkins said that the report does not offer any reason to believe that this tragedy could have been prevented. This statement made me physically ill. Still, we tried to work with Watkins. We repeatedly asked her to take responsibility and to hold individuals accountable, including in an email I sent her on December 29th, 2018. I asked her to partner with us to address clear and obvious deficiencies in the safety at the university and openly admit that individuals failed Lauren and that those individuals be held accountable. I told her that the campus police are being portrayed as undertrained, unaware, and hampered by inappropriate or ineffective policies so that they realize it is in their interest to believe women and act with urgency when their female students ask for help. Insurance companies will identify a poor response to female students as a risk factor. I emphasize that we will not profit from this lawsuit. Any money will go to the Lauren McCluskey Foundation and to support student athletes and to pay expenses. I'll end by saying that the University of Utah is on the wrong side of history in how they handled Lauren's case and how they responded to her death. Women must be believed and taken seriously when they ask for help. We are confident that with the help of this cause of action, the University of Utah will be a safer place for current and future daughters who obtain an education there. Thank you.
I'm speaking today without happiness, anger, or malice. As a father who has lost a light in his life. Lauren was a beautiful woman in all respects. Kind, thoughtful, poised, pleased about her life, and excited for the future. I do not want to be in this world without Lauren, but being stuck here, I have no choice but to try to make this world better. Towards that end, Jill and I are committed to improve campus safety. We had hoped to have an adult conversation with the University of Utah administration to work with them to build a safer future for all of their students. Regrettably, the administration has chosen a path of defensiveness, denial, and no accountability. Their refusal to take responsibility will only perpetuate this flawed culture, and we cannot stand by while students are imperiled. It is with the greatest reluctance that we have chosen this last resort of legal action. Our only profit will be the somber satisfaction of saving lives. We want the University of Utah and all academic institutions to be places of learning where students worry about midterms, not survival.